Hey there YouTube, I'm Yukitsu, this is the Yukitsu Times, welcome to my channel, welcome to some Into the Breach. So yeah, this is from the developers of FTL, which was a fantastic game. This is also a turn-based tactical game, which is something I actually prefer a little bit over what they had in FTL, and since I really did like that one, hopefully this one's going to be good too. This does leave a slight possibility that this game is going to be a little bit too puzzle-like, and I have played a little bit of this, but I'm not 100% sure. Now, from what I can tell, you're actually supposed to fail at this over and over and over again and just try as best as you can each time to gain like points that when I go into change squad, I'll be able to buy more of these different things. So I can't really change anything here, that's fine. What we're going to do is pick these guys. We could also change our time traveler, but again, we don't have anything there. We're going to stick with normal. We could even go on easy for this, but I don't want to go hard. I haven't played very much of this, basically, so we're going to go ahead and get this started. I did do the tutorial, so it's going to give us an option to do that, and we're going to go ahead and skip that. But alright. Okay, so we'll ignore that. Alright, so this is our mission map here. It gives us a bunch of options for different places that we can go. Now, these indicate the type of prizes that you get for winning these. So, if we defend the tanks in our Artifacts Vault mission, we'll get 2 of these corporate reputation. The other thing I can do is go for these lightning bolts, which will give us extra power grid, which is basically health. And then the last one is reactor cores, which aren't on the map here, but they give us upgrades for our mechs and our tanks and stuff like that. So, the thing is, you can, at the end of the mission, purchase more corporate reputation. So generally or use corporate reputation by power grids. So it's a little bit more flexible to go after these corporate reputation things instead. That way, if you need to buy health, you can buy health. And also, there's a certain number of missions that you're allowed to do before it just locks you out. So you sort of pick wisely. It's a little bit FTL-ish in that sense there, but it's less pathfinding and other stuff like that, and more just sort of picking the prizes and figuring out the best way to get there. So we're going to take this mission. We're going to try and avoid getting some of the lightning bolts because we don't need them that badly. Alright, so we have to defend these tanks here. We might have the ability to also use them. They only have 1, wow, okay, they've only got 2 hit points, or 1 hit point each, so that's pretty brutal. Alright. So we'll see if we can actually use these tanks here. Sometimes these things you can actually... No, I can't fight with those tanks. Damn. Okay. I'm going to move this guy here. Now, the pushback ability for your units is actually one of the most important things in this game. So we're going to go ahead and launch this behind this guy, and it's going to push him into the water. We're going to get this guy over here. Now, the reason that we're doing this way, actually, this is attacking nothing, so I don't care too much about him. Like, can this guy attack, maybe? What the heck? Okay, so I could go over here, just punch this guy into the water. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Get a quick kill there. So the next thing that we do is just get this guy. We can push him back 1, he won't be able to shoot the tank, so... There we go. And you can see that after they've been pushed, they still attack the same area. More guys emerge. You can block that by standing on top of them, but it's not always that effective. Ooh, nice. Okay, so these guys have done fucked up as far as deploying themselves. So our tank here can go ahead and just kill this guy. Our artillery piece can go ahead and knock this guy into the water, and this guy can punch another guy into the water. Pop. Alright, so we're going to get 3 more of these guys spawning in just a second here. I haven't managed to do any blocks, but you don't really need to. It's fine. Oof. This thing is a support type. It makes it so that these guys have more hit points. Okay, this guy can't make it to here in time. Okay, let's go ahead and knock these guys around a bit. Okay. Just start working on this guy, I think. Actually, I can move this guy to here. So I'm just going to undo that move. I'm going to move you to here. I'm going to move you to here. Gonna get rid of this guy. Those ones that give extra health are always like high priority for me. Wait, what can... Oh, the tanks are active. Huh. All they can do is push stuff. That's interesting. Okay, that can still be very useful. I'm not going to bother with the action here because I don't need it. I do like having that reminder because it tells you stuff like that where units suddenly come online and are available. Alright, so we win in 2 more turns. That's good. Okay, so once again... Ooh, actually, I can do something even better here. Actually, I shouldn't do that. I don't want to get experience on the tank, those old tanks, because it doesn't do anything. So, go ahead and do it like that. Punch that guy. And I don't really need to do anything about this last guy here, but I guess we just kill it. Yeah, I guess we still have to kill it. Okay, there we go. Cool. So that level was pretty easy. Let's go ahead, hit end turn. Nothing left to do because, yeah, managed to win that. No damage to the civilians, no damage to our guys, so there will be 1,000 people protected per each of these missions if I do it correctly. Got plenty of experience points. And we got ourselves a couple points of corporate reputation. So we're going to head over to Forgotten Hills here. Defend the train. So it's a similar sort of defense mission here. I'm going to sort of have our guy start here, and then this thing is going to be about back there. So I like this configuration. So, I wonder if these guys can get run over by the train, actually. That would be interesting to know. Looks like they can get run over by the train. Interesting. Okay. I kind of want to free this guy, so what we're going to do is move to back here. Going to fire directly at this one. And what that's going to do is forcibly push out 2 of our guys here. And move this guy back to here. He's going to punch this one. And then we're going to fire at this guy to knock that into there and kill both of them. Okay, so that means that our train isn't going to ram into one of the bugs, because they do take damage for ramming stuff last I checked. This did sort of separate our guys in a way that I don't think is too great, but whatever. Okay, so this is going to be our priority target here again. Can they actually stop the train from moving? I wonder. Okay, so I kind of want to punch this thing into the mountain there from here, but if I do that, what's going to happen is that it's going to punch it into the train, which is not what I want to be doing here. I wonder if I can propel the train forward faster by doing stuff. Okay, so defend the train. Like, what does this mean? Do I have to make it sure it takes no damage? Like, is this I lose a point for each damage, or what? Either way, we're going to have to tank a shot with this guy. Punch that thing. Now, I think what we're going to do here is move this guy to here, fire a shot just at this blank tile, and knock this guy over one. Seems legit. Then we're going to have you move down to here and just shoot this guy over one. So they're starting to really come in droves here at this point in time. But there's not a whole ton left that they can do to really get at us in a way that's meaningful. Alright, so what can we do here? This guy's still got 3, and I have to deal with this guy. Got a bunch of attacks coming in on him. Okay, so what I can do is attack this guy, which will cause a knockback on him. It's not really that useful, though. Should I try to get this guy free so that he can attack this guy? So if I get this guy out of there, I can then use this guy to knock back on this one and this one, causing some damage to one of them. Okay, so that frees up all of our guys and removes any sort of threat of any sort of relevant attack there. If I move this guy to here, we can then do a punch on this. Okay, and I think that that finishes the game. Unless they pile a bunch of things in front of the train and oh shit, I forgot about that. Well, we're not going to worry about that. We'll be able to get more grid defense later. So I think that wins it, yep. Okay, I think that was what we wanted to do there. I think that worked out pretty well, actually. +1 mech move, understood. Okay, so when we get that, we can sort of see, like, it now has 1 extra movement point, can move 4, which is going to be really useful for him. We're going to head over to the chronology hall here. And, yeah, just continue speeding through this a little bit. Do I destroy the dam here? Yep, I do want to destroy the dam in this mission. I'm going to move him to here, so confirm that. We can get even more move points, so going to be something that we want to do preferably. Okay, so can I actually do a block here? I don't like blocking necessarily, but I'm going to actually want to potentially destroy the dam this turn. I think we'll destroy the dam this turn. Alright. Alright, done. Okay, so that also got rid of the emerging ones. I'm gonna move this guy back up to this side. I'm gonna move you back to here. And yeah, at this point in time, all we have to worry about are flyers. Which I'm sure they're gonna get plenty of, because they're assholes. They got a flyer and they've got this thing. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. Just give this guy a punch. Give you a shot there just for the hell of it. I probably could have actually moved... Oh, no, I couldn't have, because this building's in the way. Alright. So there's no point in me necessarily killing these other than it would get me experience points, so I do definitely want to kill them. Okay, I don't have to actually attack this guy. He'll actually die from automatic reasons there, but... Let's go ahead and use you, fire at this guy. That'll kill him too. Alright. And then... Shit. Okay, I could just kill this bug here, so that's what we're going to do. It's going to cause 1 damage to our guy there. But that's fine, we'll avoid the damage there, and we've got the ability to take... Yeah, that doesn't matter. Okay, so we got the ability to repair this guy if necessary, but it won't matter since we've got the 1 turn and we've only taken 1 damage, so we did succeed. Okay. Would have been nice if we could have killed more, because it would have given us more experience points, but we did get a nice amount of levels here. +3 to grid defense. So this is a % chance to avoid damage when they attack a building, which is pretty irrelevant, actually. Okay, Okay, this one's usually a little bit easier, so I'm gonna pick Ohmtown for our last mission here, because I think that's, like, this will be the last one that we get. I haven't gotten any time pods. Sometimes you get pods coming in from, like, space that, or from the future or whatever the hell, that give you extra leeway, but, gonna have you from behind the buildings. There's a special ability for these guys where they can attack your own buildings and it'll do a push still. Oh, here's a pod. Cool. Okay, so I have to go stand on that, but hopefully I'll be able to. Alright, so this artillery is actually quite powerful. Which of you do I want to hit with this? What I might want to do actually is attack like this. That'll free up this building. This guy will kill or attack that guy, but it doesn't really matter because I'm going to go ahead and fist this guy into there. This guy's standing on top of an entry point, which actually does count towards... Ooh, I should have killed that guy first. Do I want to redo this turn? Probably not. Yeah, I'm actually going to reset the turn here. Okay, so I can only do that once per level, but it lets me undo a mistake. There we go. Then we go ahead and move this guy to here. Means that this guy's going to be one hit away from death next time, so much easier to deal with. I'm going to move you over to here, and we're not going to fire at this guy because we want him to take the damage from absorbing. So they'll whiff both theirs. This guy will die and do a block, so we won't have as many things coming into play here. Blocked an enemy, died. So that worked out amazingly well for us in every sort of way there. Okay, I need to move him and attack that, so the way that we do this is move him back here, I think. Attack this guy directly, and then attack again with the tank. Do I want to do a block? I think I do. We've already collected the time pod, so I don't have to worry about that. Actually, what we can do is move you to here. Okay, so that gives us access to this guy. I guess it's not that necessary. Let's just go ahead and... Do I want to block one of these, though? I feel like I do. I'm going to block one of them. This could get this guy killed, though. Quite a lot of enemies around here. If they sort of web him in, then he might be in trouble. Okay, he looks like he'll be fine. Okay, what do I want to do here? I kind of actually want to move this guy over one. I definitely don't want to keep standing there. Okay, we'll move him to here and kill this guy. Actually, if I move to here, I can shoot here, get my one guy a little bit of extra movement. Move this guy over one and fire into this guy. But now this guy can get around here and actually fire this bug onto that point, which is going to get him killed. Oh shit, that building's going to take a hit. Ah, that's fine. We're never getting the defense grid hits, which is unfortunate, but whatever. Come on, defense grid, you can do it. I don't think it can, actually, but... Our defense grid seems utterly inept. Anyway, move you out of there. Move you to back there, actually. So this guy's got enough firepower to take out this guy. You can just punch him. Let actually... This guy's got a ranged attack, doesn't he? How do I want to go about doing this? This guy's only got 1 hit point, so I can actually just move to here and kill him, which I think we're going to do it that way. But I think we'll punch him first. I don't really care, actually, because I kill him on this shot. What am I thinking? Derp. Alright. So we've been losing a lot of power grid stuff, but... There we go. And we got Time Pod. Let's see here. Pod contents. Mechs heal 1 damage when they deal a killing blow as a passive ability. So I can put this on something. And a reactor core. So the fact that we got both of those is really nice. Okay. And yeah, here's where we automatically lose all of these regions that we didn't do, and we have to go back to corporate and defend it there. So, could install this on what? Like, I kind of like the idea of installing this so I get the upgraded Artemis artillery, but it might be a better idea for me to start getting health upgrades on some of these guys here, so... Also, I should check actually if I can... Yeah, not powered, that's the problem. So if I put this on here, I would have to also install a reactor to make him really, really powerful. But, you know what? I think that's probably worth it, actually. Alright. So let's give this a shot. So this one includes the sort of boss monstery type guy. Going to not worry about him too much. We're going to be dealing with him primarily by pushing. I can't drown him, unfortunately, but putting him in the water does stop his attacks, so... Ooh, if I could get this guy in the right spot, I could... I think I've got just enough move here. Yes. Ah. Delicious. Okay, so I have to push this guy this away. And then I move this guy to here and punch him... Actually, no. Shit. Don't punch him at all, actually. Okay. If there's a way to punch him without pushing, I would actually take it. I might want to undo move, though. How much damage does this guy do? 4. Yeah, so he would one-shot me. I can't, actually, I can't attack him here. Unless I want to lose a building. I could lose more civilian buildings. Alright, screw it. So my 2 objectives are to protect this tower and to kill this thing. And it is not actually going to be as easy as I would like it to be. Especially on this turn. Wow, Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stand on... Actually, no, I need to do a double push on this guy, potentially. Shit. I do have to get rid of this thing. Like, that's kind of a given. I think I have to do a double push on this guy, though. Push him all the way to the full north there. I can't really do much about this shit, so what we're going to do is move to here. We're going to push this guy over on top of that, do a block, get him killed that way. I'm going to move you to here, get a couple of pushes there. There we go. This does make it harder for me to deal with this guy next turn, but whatever the hell. So we will lose a building here. That's fine. Ooh, resisted, finally. Got that grid defense that we were asking for. Okay, if I can reach with this guy... Ah, shit. Okay, so I move this guy to here. That's going to evade me one of the hits. I move this guy to get this guy out. I can then punch this thing once. And I don't have to care about that, because I can go here and kill him. There. So these guys will both whiff. Okay, we've only got 2 turns left, and we should be able to get this with full corporate support again. This guy's on fire, which is great. Alright. I think we're just going to have to be on fire for a turn here. But... do that like that. Actually, I can survive this if I just get rid of this guy, I think. Or I could get rid of this guy. It doesn't really matter which. Let's push this guy, because I think he'll still be on fire, and I think that'll kill him. So I'll have 1 hit point left after this, unless they do 2. I don't think either of them do 2. Yeah, I took fire damage. That guy died. 1 damage, and should be 1 damage, I hope. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Alright. So we didn't get a perfect run. Got a lot of safe people, though. Got loads and loads of corporate reputation there. Okay. So we now get to pick a ability here. I could get networked armor plus 1 HP to everybody, which is actually quite strong. Mech gains armored. I don't know what that is, though. Or we could get a couple of grid power. So what I'm probably going to do is take... I'm going to take Ava Samu here. So yeah, I can now go ahead and spend our corporate reputation here on this stuff here. And we've already got a whole bunch of stuff that we've got equipped here. And we got ourselves our pilots here, so... I'll figure out what armored is later, but for now, what we can do is buy a bunch of reactor cores. We could also buy something like an attraction pulse, which is doesn't look very good. Call in an airstrike on a single tile anywhere on the map. So this basically is a single-use artillery strike, like the kind that we've already got there. All Vex take 1 damage from bumps and blocking emergency Vex. Acid tank. Any class weapon deploys a tank that can apply acid to targets. I don't know what acid is. Uses per battle 1. So what is... I'm a little bit confused about this. Like, is this a unit that stays on the field then? I think we're going to give it a try, even though I don't know what that is. We're going to take 2 of those and then 1 of these. So that's how we're going to run. Let's go ahead and chuck ourselves... This guy has failed to gain any sort of levels there. Alright, so what's armored do? That doesn't help me at all. Alright, then we'd have to install both of our things here. That's fine. So... yeah, clearly this unit, it becomes a unit, so... this is how we were going to check this out, I guess. Maybe I should move this onto the artillery... No, this feels like the right unit to have this on, I think. Okay, so we can now leave the island. Head to the next part here. Okay, so we've got the ability to take the storm mill here. We have to defend the terraformer, terraform the grassland back to desert. How the hell do I do that? Protect the emergency batteries. The other one, these ones are considered easier, but they don't give me as much stuff. So it might be a better idea for me to go for storm mill and then head to this one to get the reactor core, and then this one to get the 2 health back, and then maybe do the restricted area last. Or I could do restricted area first, because it might be a little bit easier. Yeah, this one looks like it's supposed to be a lot easier, so we'll do this one, just so that we don't get wrecked as badly. I'm going to have you more on... Oh god, this is going to be tricky. Okay, I'm going to have you ready to tank some stuff. I'm not going to be able to defend this building is the problem I've got, actually. Let's have you sort of over here. Okay, so I can just knock this guy into the water. That's going to be easy enough. Ooh, and that'll stop that one from being threatened. Perfect. Oh god, what the hell? Okay, so what I want to do here is actually move the acid tank out so I can figure out what the hell that is. Okay, I don't want to deploy it from there. I guess we'll just chuck it over there and see what it does. So what's that do, is my question. Alright. Well, that's good enough for now, I suppose. I wonder if this is a damage over time ability, I hope? It doesn't look like it. So what does the acid do? Okay, one part of me wants to actually let this guy... Alright, I'm gonna go over here and use acid on these things here. There we go. Like I gotta level up pretty fast. Okay, I'm wondering what happens if I punch a guy that's got acid. Do they explode or something? Like what happens here? I kind of want to stay here and tank a shot, too. Oh, shoot. I think I screwed this turn up. This guy's got to get out of the way here. Can I move to back here, it looks like? Yeah, that looks like that would be safe. I think that I have to do it this way-ish, but not really sure, actually. I don't feel as though this is that safe. I think that would result in this guy hitting a building, so I don't want to do that either. Alright, I think we just end turn here and see what happens, but I think that this guy's gonna get killed, isn't he? Do they show how much damage these guys do? Yeah, 2 damage, and it's gonna be that plus this thing. Oh, actually, have I not? I'm gonna actually reset this turn. I have to reset this turn. Because I can't afford to lose this unit. Is there somewhere else I could stand that would be less bullshit? Okay. I'm still not sure what the hell this thing does. Okay, the problem here, I've got lots of problems with this unit here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and move this guy to over here. Going to use him to finish off this guy. So this will cause a whole bunch of whiffs in this region here. That's fine. I would love to know what the hell this does. Like, I would really love to just know what the hell this does. Okay, that leaves me with a few options with this guy, so I'm just going to move him to here to avoid some hits. I don't see anything emerging this turn, so this isn't too bad. Although there might be more things coming up from here, I guess. I don't know. Oh yeah, more things coming up from there. Okay, yeah, I can avoid a shot from there by just moving to here. But I kind of have to do a double push with this guy, so I'd have to move to here. That wouldn't help me, though. Let's check this, actually. Weapon damage against this unit is doubled. Okay. What can I do with this guy right now? Kind of hoping that I can get him across to somewhere else, because this is not a great spot for him. Okay, so I do want to move to, like, oh god, this is a tricky turn. Okay, so that gets rid of that problem. There. And I just can't help that building. Like, that's... I can't do anything about that one. So we go ahead and punch this guy, I guess, to just get rid of him. Okay, it's a bit unfortunate. Hopefully we block this one. We got a 21%. Yeah, no, I didn't do it. Okay. Not knowing where these guys are necessarily going to emerge, and the fact that they're all flyers is such an annoyance. Okay, This is going to cause me to kill my own tank, but... Or I could, I guess it depends on what I prioritize here, but I move this guy here. Fire this shell over to there. Then I can kill this guy in one. Now all I've got left to deal with is my artillery piece, and now I just have to pick what am I going to save here. Actually, no, I can move to here, fire off this, and get two things saved. So all we're losing is that one building. What the hell's this stuff? Yeah, more power loss, failed defense grid. Alright, well, managed it. Just barely managed to take less than 3 grid damage. That was pretty damn close. Alright. Plus 3 grid defense. Alright. It's good to get more of that. How come it's still at... Was that where it was before? I don't know. Was not paying enough attention. Alright. Yeah, so that was actually pretty tough, but 3 grid defense left. If we take Storm Mills, we can protect the energy batteries and get 1 grid power back, I guess. But yeah, in any event, I think that's what we're going to say we're calling for now. Hope you found this episode enjoyable, and of course, as always, hope to see you guys all next time.